guys, this is Maggie from Terry's Shoe Repair. Today I just want to tell you a little bit about what goes into fixing ladies' lips. Just to give you an idea of what we look for when we're charging our certain prices. I hope you can hear me okay. We got them working in the back there. So there's a couple different things you have to think about when you are getting your heels fixed. When you're fixing heels, you have to think about pin size, depth, color of the heels. There's so many different aspects. The height, making sure that they're even when you put the new pin in. Then there's heels, ladies' lifts that don't require a pin. They just kind of get glued and nailed on. So I'm going to go over those with you, and I'm going to start by showing you these pair of shoes just to give you an idea for the pin shoes. See if I can change the camera around. Here we have a Michael Kors shoe, and I already took the pin out for you. That's the pin. Took it out of there. And this is what the other shoe looks like. You can tell it was a black lift originally. Now, they do put on plastic originally. We replaced them with rubber because we feel it lasts a lot longer, doesn't wear down as fast. So what you have to kind of consider with these is the depth as well as the pin size. See, that's a pretty thin pin, and I'll show you the different kinds of sizes, thicknesses for pins as well. But if you look at this, you can kind of measure the depth to see if the pin you have will fit in it anyway. Trying to look through the camera here. Okay, so that's the depth that you have there. Let's see if I can make this focus a little better. That's the depth that you have to go. So you have plenty of depth. Plenty of depth to work with here to put a new pin in. So if you sand it down a little bit, it's not going to go too far. You see how it's worn down a little bit. Sometimes you have to sand them down. And I will show you a couple different pin sizes. So most of these pins, or most of these heels, are a little bit larger. Than the heel itself. So once you put it in, you will have to trim it down. So if you see here on this one, I'm trying to do this with one hand. You see here on this one, you see here on this one, the heel is a tiny bit bigger. The heel is a tiny bit bigger than the actual heel itself, so I will have to trim it down after it goes in. But to give you a kind of idea, this was the original pin right here, so I will probably go with this thin pin, which is a size 10. You can see it's kind of smaller heel, but they have tons of different sizes. This is a size 12, but they have different size pins as well. See, these are both thin pins, but this one's a little larger. These are our thicker pins, which are gold pins. Those would be too thick to fit in there because this is a little thinner. That's what came out of there. You don't want to go with this because it won't fit in right. It won't seal itself right. Okay, so this is a different day, but just to show you, I was talking to you the other day about pin size and how sometimes a heel gets a little larger and you have to trim it down, just to show you what that looks like once the pin is in the shoe. It looks like this, and as you can tell, the heel we put on there is a little larger than it's supposed to be. It doesn't really look right, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after we trim it. that's kind of the pre-after look. It's nice and trimmed up all the way around. And that's basically what it takes, what it goes into fixing your heels, besides the polish aspect, of course, but you've seen tons of videos on those. So that's it for this video, and check back for more. Bye.